Abusuan for ye den chia kese bio mo bi a ohwe yen e Pinax TV ye platform yi so update a ekoso e Ghana ha ene edebro na na say de nipa bako a oba no entertainment industry metwe music na all trendy ye pa enyo bia say Killer Blacko Black Sherif Black Sherif before crown say ne obeji din baby abefe bia ne nyom e friend is saying Kwaku the Traveler na air trend no a bebra na ebo na basa brand de if obe continue na wa ye ejuma se ya ebekoso amane ye no ensefofra ba fa ne ho a the former manager SU Black Sherif na according to former manager no contractor one Blacko ekoye Blacko end the contract ne so omo nyina omo adwen say omo be sign 5 years contract now so Blacko 1 year mpu endru na Black Sherif o sha ase ese wo nya din kakra wo ba soro kakra amanfo oboje ne so onya collaborations Bena boy feature no when na Blacko nam ha nekra team Westwood aba be confirm say Blacko any the number 1 artist that say there all trendy a baby abefe bia no eya ade obehunu ni manager kire mu a Black Sherif ebu contract ne so dia wate wo say Blacko aba no be ka chane say wo mu twa contract wo de ontwemu ne entwemu kina contract no eye ejuma say Blacko nti ase dia omuhia wo court ntimi no ka say the former manager de Blacko akọ court enenye no nko a Osre court no restrain the Blacko mfinye mebi ho ni sika performances ahodro event bi ekoso che say bibia no ontwen until say ye di asem na wi a enye nsem keto a asofo bi nso no mo keka nsem ba efa Blacko hu titiw ni Kwaku the Traveler chire ma enyum we osuro kra nji ntu mu ahombo ne nyum in fact enyum bia empeja nyame nso wi awurade no enye nyum pa sofo ani di evangelist Akwasi Nyako nso na okase Black Sherif ne nyum no it's an evil song and sese nipa kra ebeti nti we de manager twe no Ghana so bi nso mu twe no and another manager the former manager of Blacko was still Black Sherif and before say because no Abrantie Black Sherif na nkasa den na ho efa no na say wo join fa Abrantie no ho ne juma wo di wo Ghana.
Yeah, so in the call life, I made it emphatically clear. So I think that this young man, he reminds me of so much. He reminds me so much of one person. Me put them in Kuichi because if we are mono back in the day, you guys did not know of Terry Boncheka. But yeah, me back 2004-5 coming. This guy reminds me so much of a year Kwakese. The style, because Kwakese was that kind of person, or this street style and a street gangsterism song no and sa hoodlum song no eba ya ni nyina ni say sa gangster no okay Kwakese used to represent that part. So he is kind of a matured or and I say a more like the new improved version of Kwakese then what I say. So that is it. Ohwe ni nyom na lyrics or two you preach more drugs, marijuana, weed, violence and things. It tells you that he's just taking the footsteps of a Kwakese. These are some of the good and the bad side of it. Obviously, maybe I want the bad side. I said it yesterday. I don't think glorifying marijuana and things in your music is the right way to go because I believe a friend is saying marijuana and drugs say the youth of these days. Remember, I said recently in a study about the Ministry of Health or more parties said the youth of these days, they are suffering from kidney problems more, liver problems more, heart failures more, and it's so shocking because you say nipa the only now organs na failure. Now see the young people now organs failure. They are what is really wrong. Then say the rate at which we the young people your fat drugs and your abused drugs is too much. Nobody is saying marijuana is bad. It has your friend is saying a good side effect. It also has a bad side effect. Bibiano, if you kind of misuse it, at the end of the day, it becomes something else. So obviously, what we are seeing here is people are misusing the drugs.
Okay.
But yes, Emma, liver and kidney problems. So they were saying, like for example, I was in a club one time, yesterday. I saw a lady. She was taking shisha. She was drinking hard liquor. She was smoking cigarettes. She was also taking weed. I almost sounds weird. More. So I have the long sex. If you require a work cocaine, so you are doing all of this to your body. At the end of the day, you will not be posting on Facebook. Not all them pany be brave. Help me! I need 10,000 for surgery. Some of them are genuine concerns that people don't do anything because health failures they do. You can live right. you cannot eat certain foods. You can even say you not even take certain alcohol. But then they but most of them, 80% of the cause of this, so that is the bad side of Black Sherif's song and lyrics. I really don't second to it. What am I say? That is why up to now Will Smith will also be number one, because he was able to hit without saying or cursing in any of his songs. He even won Billboard charts near the other with it. So that is the downside of Black Sherif. But aside from that, he's a prolific gentleman. He's a very talented gentleman. I think he's just a very talented gentleman.
Okay.
Or a very great song, and I don't think that there's something wrong with it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Back to the CEO, the man and the former manager, CEO. Manager and CEO Black Sherif. No, just say, and I was still a contract on any call. Yeah. Emra Kwemuno. No quite so no, and I say he went too far. Think he'll be meeting me a no call, but or the fact that we no so. Ebusian for me no ka say Black Sherif manager siwa wesiu no beken kan ensem no e de amamo e wa ha say ana say ne esisi e wa ha say before as e bekoso no mamenkai we say so fu bi ana say evangelist a ne din e de evangelist akwasinya akon wa ba bonten aba bekan sembi ensama evangelist e ka nyina ne say kwaku the traveler kwaku kila don la we na say adede ene okọ TikTok amafu ebu nsuo wo mu hu ama ehwie nsegbu mu hu hwie mammo amafo de omo ame no nkwan ye hye fridge ma omo di bedi banku nyina de ye challenge bi o sesa enwom no. It's an evil song because Osha Bible mu a emra na Yesu Kristo owo ho ama asuafo ne to nwom ana se abofo to nwom no eye osoro aye nwom enye kwaku the traveler enu nti se wo de wo feel so Black Sherif ne wo so obi etie nti wo so tie a kan hu se wonan ba ko esibun sam je nya de a heaven pound because nyamenyomo de enya saa nete e wo se etuntum awurade eye awurade aye but ne ye hu de mamrante ne maba wa na su kra yo mo kra enya asem kuto nti we so ne nsem a evangelist akwasinya akonso ababeka e de afa kwaku the traveler ho nti nana wait evangelist akwasinya akode no si kwaku the traveler. It's an evil song enye nyamenyom nke wo se yeto da na se ana obapa Christian yumi bi ni ade but Ghana for na ehwede gina kwaku the traveler yeni bebia yetu kwan yakọ.
I think so the whole of this country, the most hypocritical persons and a group of persons in this country are pastors.
Okay.
Let me not assume all of them. Most pastors. I remember way back in 2008-7, a Facebook started to say eba ejdiya. I remember then times we should be nana. Do you have a Facebook account? You see they be maybe more creating no. I remember said that time now there was some popular thing a door-to-door church message. Now that door-to-door church message, what we saw was ebi will come to me the car, ne van, ABC park so. No yes or the giant screen be projector. No more show Jesus movie. Now you preach it. And in there, one of the popular messages, and preaching is if you are seeing the year, but that was 2007. I'm talking about almost 15 years ago. Now during that time, decided to be so no more preacher. Say Facebook, Instagram, Satan put in that Twitter, Twitter or but Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, a demonic things are a weird. Your friend is saying, "Bonsam diaba or the bedding, or the best say nipa," and only your sisters here. And pastors were openly praying against these things, praying and also indoctrinating people with these things. Fast track, Omukika science and fooling in ano. 10 years down the line, yare be by, and 13 years down the line, yare be by. Yare ne by the coronavirus, a buy no, say Obian to na sorry. After the pastors in our call back. After the way preacher, follow us on our Facebook handle, follow us on our Instagram handle. And now churches are doing more services on Facebook and on YouTube than even on television. First, anopa Sunday anopa, like pastors no good pastors no much airtime seeing now after 15 minutes now we have obia preaching. Now you barely see them. Anopa bia bon so omu cartoons because obia de ya den ako Facebook. Good. When you are now, you're able to reach your target audience.
Yeah.
And no one say, okay, a real time, I'm for 100 nation. What we are seeing is hypocritical thinking from certain men of God. What is wrong with Black Sherif's song? Apart from the song, this song, did he glorify marijuana?
Darby.
So if the guy didn't glorify marijuana, the guy didn't say anything in regards to abuse and as a glorify violence. What is wrong with it? Omo gospel artist no mbeto omo gina ho esu nyankopon be yue za nyum na omutunyo omo wie kura ekofa amanfo yire. You see, everything as Christians I will see who say bibia e wa asase we su bia ifinyame. I'm telling you. See,
Papa Bonio.
I'm telling you, everything is from God. Mami ma a typical example. Human excreta say bi nipa janai. Obefi say enye. In as much as it's not good, nipa janai no. I don't know. So what you kwanda? Most of the people cry they take a sample of your shit. And as I said we janai. Ni a run test was so. It me catch say John so. Say nipa janai ni ade no cry ne. You see ebe two a ebi mutimi de koye gas. Ebi mutimi de koye manure. Do you know that? Yen no fi o. Ya wabo ebi e friend is snake owo. So owo no. Okawa most of them are venomous and almost poisonous. Okawa be. But when him say poison e wo mabibi. When him say sa poison, but need to me fast sa poison no. E de hwehwe e de ye cure for certain diseases like cancer. Do you know that?
Yeah.
I mean come enim biom. Mbo bi e from cockroach. Cockroach obeto aduan so na odi obetime nya typhoid obetime wu kra. But cockroach no elements bi wo mbo animu a it mean to solve certain diseases like diabetes and certain cancerous diseases. Did you know that? So everything in this world be emphasized also. You are not a person to say this is right or this is wrong. Be in your lane. Hypocrisy we na gospel musicians be meneno omuntimi nye because you catch us I can't share the same stage with a person or yeah then auto. There was a video na trend there na ye bo odonyum kwamna ni kodwenchi. That how many hands no or church no. Why no two holy beasts? Look at this. We need to move away from these things and start to open our mind. Black Sherif is not an evil person. Black Sherif is not an Illuminati person, as they say. Black Sherif will not die. And my kind of credit, do you think say IGP na banning these fake prophets? Now Black Sherif, I'm on phone now and share Hong Kong.
Okay, say I share him
Anka the business a year be year na kokoti. Nka so be jina ho. Aka say play the clip.
Yeah.
I said this 2 years ago. Akwane e friend Black Sherif no nimia. On hwehwe Nyankopon echi akwan. On be hu nyame di for enkwasiafo. IGP Banyo Moses here no mutimi nya zan kwasi ade ni bio. This is what we want. As akaba na ma for Black Sherif mu de ye and obewu and obenya accident and in the spirit realms I saw a man. The man's name was T. It ended with B. Me person me boni din be friend terrible checker. Sa terrible checker no wa sunsun edi na chi eku no and na wa be hye obi mu a nipa na wa be hye ni din no so bi woni din. But eso ni di mu mimbo nipa ni di nipa ni a very top artist or trend nipa no so uni masema make hwe Nyankopon echi akwan. In fact minimum lines requires on one kasa because we know how fake these people are. They are so fake to the bone. Oyo obeka cha say mi hu osunsun mu say ya poison mi hu osunsun mu say we nya accident mi hu osunsun mu say kofu bi akoyi meet na ye promise ebeku Jimmy say ya na editi chroma says na afia so. We know all their lines, all their tricks. When IGP banned them, once the Sankwasi assembly in a Twitter, she said, "Nipa bakwa started Black Sherif in your bonsanyum." Before I realized, Oba betro.
I said it.
I said, "The no, I started here in Kwasi. Obi obe in Kwasi prophecy biano. Say Black Sherif be will be and you die first. Ube wu pa and son of Black Sherif. You're a very stupid person if you come out and say this. So, Okacha say Obi be wu na wo ye soft winti me who say coronavirus eba." Now we are soft winter man predict say in show better. Wow, we are soft winter man predict say we are a very stupid person if you come out and say this. If you know God has revealed something to you, the best thing for you to do is to pick a phone. And a Black Sherif number, Instagram, free management.
No.
And our message and say he will come. But Jimmy say and one of the things guy we say or a Muslim. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And what okay say maybe a usu bempa ko kan say be for chief imam ho. O say na ye storm na so ko say glasses no. Anka sa asem no e Christians anka ya tena wo sama chief imam e. Me no ka say chief imam over 100 years or that so ase.
Yeah.
And we funny Ghana pastors we kill people early. Muslims don't tolerate those bullshits. Into you can eba be sure assume because e free in abel mu. Tifu enu so a. That's it. Yen kama chief imam po ntima ni mbewu. Inti ohoka se chief imam bewu no. Once most sense amount kwan. Anka ba na wewu. The man is 100 years and over. You know the shocking thing? They prophesy all of these things. And then they don't move early. Odi 40 years. And you know kasa kufa do bewu. Where is he? Yes, so national theater. I'm going to friend him, bra.
Inti ebusi afọ na che say eno ni